Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and before I get into my crafty essentials video, I just wanted to give you an update that the spring cleaning warehouse sale is still in effect. That sale will last until the 28th, so you still have time to shop if you felt like you missed it, so you have time to go back in. There are a few people who have already done double purchase. I placed my order and then went back in and placed another order. There are still lots of deals left to be had. I will put a general link below for the sale, including the bins, $1, $2, $3, etc. and some of the bundles too. You can go ahead and take a look. You still have time. If you missed it, it is still there. So happy shopping, and Spellbinders is shipping laser fast. I have seen haul videos from this sale already. I watched 2 of them last night. They placed their order when the sale started and they already received their goodies in the mail. 2 thumbs up for fast shipping, Spellbinders. Alrighty, now let's get into this crafty essentials, because you may want to add a few of these goodies to your cart. Namely, these lovely pair of Pro shear scissors. So love these. Anyway, let's get into the video. Let's get started. Some new crafty essentials at Spellbinders, and Spellbinders sent all these goodies for me to play with. 2 thumbs up. Thank you so much, Spellbinders. And you can see some of their new cardstock is here. The previous cardstock that you saw from me when I introduced the new colors, I bought all of those. This is the first time they're sending me cardstock, but I so appreciate it. So I'm definitely going to be using all of this, because these new colors, they're just gorgeous and they work so well with the existing cardstock at Spellbinders, which I buy all the time. I think their cardstock is just fabulous, great for die cutting and layering and making beautiful cards, florals, etc. Also, there is 2 new essential die sets, and these are called Everlasting, so we'll talk about that. And scissors, a large pair of 9-inch scissors. This is called the Non-Stick Pro Shears. We'll test this out. And a detail scissor. Both of them are non-stick. Super cute. Love the gray color. Alrighty, crafters, let's just go right into this one. First up, crafters, we have 2 new nesting die sets, squares, circles. This is part of Spellbinders' new Everlasting Shapes collection. Love. There's squares and circles. The first die is the Everlasting Square die set. 16 nested dies. Love. The largest die here is 4 1/4 inch square. The smallest one, 1/2 inch square. The increments coming in is 1/4 inch apart. So when you layer 2, you're going to get 1/8 inch all the way around in each shape coming in. If you did the largest die and then not the second one, the third one, then you would get 1/4 inch all the way around, etc. So you can play and layer with this set. Right now they have squares and circles, maybe one day rectangles and ovals, etc. Okay, it's always great to have a good set of nesting dies. This one I'll be using for sure. Next we have Everlasting Circles. The largest one, 4 1/4 inch wide, and then 1/2 inch is the smallest one, 1/4 inch apart as well. So that means that when you layer 2, you're going to get 1/8 inch spacing all the way around for matting purposes, okay? Which is usually the standard anyway, so that's fabulous. 2 new die sets, Everlasting Shapes, square, circle, done. Yay. Next, let's talk about these scissors. Ooh, super love. Spellbinders high quality crafting scissors. This is the Non-Stick Pro Shears. This is a 9-inch scissors, 9 inch in length. Your cutting distance here, a little bit over 3.5. And then we have the non-stick detail scissors. Now, you use the detail scissors if you like to fussy cut. You can also use this too if you do the stitching and you want to cut your floss. But once you designate this as a fabric pair of scissors, then get a second set if you want to go paper. You don't go from paper to fabric back and forth. If you do, then you'll know in time it start dulling out. I love this one here. This Pro. Oh, super love. All right, so it has a great feel in the hand. Hear that snip? Nice snippy sound. I like a good snip sound. And it's non-stick. But this scissor, look at that. And I love, if you're noticing something, especially for somebody like me, my hand always goes at an angle. This is pretty straight. Love. Now, in the past, at this size, I normally reach for my Tim Holtz scissors. The difference here with the Tim Holtz, I use this for rough cutting. If I have a die down and I want to cut around it, like I have this die and I'll cut a sheet of cardstock around it, I'll use this, right? Different sound. Can't cut straight with this. I never do detailed cuts with this. This one, though, I feel I can control better in my hand. So let's go round. See what I'm saying? I never use those scissors for something like that. But this one, I feel I can get more straight with. So I'm liking it for that. Look at that. Because I normally go with a different pair for detail. See, I can detail with this. I normally use sometimes my Fiskars. I have like 10 different scissors, probably 20. But the rotation is probably somewhere in about 10. Hold on. See what I'm saying? But you see how like I did the Fiskars and I got like not even smooth. You see? But this, hopefully you guys can see. I'm getting smooth with this one. You notice it? So even though there's a detail scissor, I'm getting definitely smoother, rounder edges with this. Oh, that's nice. That's a bonus. Crafters, I'm going to zoom down the camera just in case because I did a whole thing and I wasn't sure if I was focused. So let me zoom down the camera. 110-pound cardstock with the new Pro shears. Oh, I love the crisp sound. And I like that this is cutting straight in my hand. I have been known to always go at an angle. Detailing. Sometimes I'll use this Fiskars, right? But I just discovered that this one is like super smooth. Even for fussy cutting. Look at that. Normally, I can't do this with a bigger scissor. I'd get rough edges like this. I'm showing you up close. I'm liking the Spellbinder scissors for that. You see what I'm saying? I can't use this one. Yeah, this one I can't get the control. See how the edges are not as smooth? But this one, oh, butter. She is butter. Non-stick butter. I love it. Oh, that's kind of nice. Look at that. Look at that round edge. That's a bonus with this big scissor, the Pro shear. Next, let's test the non-stick detail scissors. And you can use this with your floss too. So you can use it on fabric. I can tell how snippy she is, how sharp she is. Let me see if she cuts straight. Oh, she cuts straight. Oh, loving. I can use the blade as a guide. See, I'm using the blade as a guide. Oh, I'm loving that. How many times I'll have a card that might be just a little off and I'll try to go in with this or something else to cut it and it's just not straight. Let's see, detail. And you should move the card around. So if you like to cut around your shapes. Okay. Now the usual one I use sometimes. So this one is the one I normally use, my cutter bee. But I'm not mad at this one. She feels more substantial in my hand. Ooh. Let's see. Let's go all the way around in a shape. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Winner. Pro shears. This one, even as big as she is, she's doing detail. This one, great if you love small detail scissors. I think I could use both. 2 thumbs up for that. Love. I love how this one has a nice... I like the sound of it, the snippy sound. You see? Even my old Tim Holtz, hold on. Let's go with the sound test. This one definitely always shows that serrated edge. Like if I want a clean edge, it's not going to give it to me. So I was going to show something on it. That's why I had to go and purchase Fiskars. But now I have this one and she feels more substantial. Knowing me, I'll keep this one for paper. Once I go into chipboard and stuff, that's why I always pull this one out. But I like to keep certain scissors a certain way. That's why I've had this for 10, 12 years and she's still going. But I'm liking this one too. Oh, yes. So there is the Detail Scissor Pro Shear. Winner, winner on both. Alrighty, up next, the new premium cardstock at Spellbinders. These are the Color Essential cardstock. You get 10 in the pack, 8.5 by 11-inch sheet of cardstock, 100 pound. LOVE. I love all their colors, have been slowly collecting them. And then they sent me these 5. So thank you. I already bought some of this. So I'm like so happy. These new colors are fabulous. The only thing that I did not get in the new color is this one. This is also one of the new colors. This is called Sage. Look at Sage. In the new colors, and I'll show you them outside of the pack. But what you're looking at is Fog, Peach Sorbet, Sun-Kissed, perfect for summer, Tuscan, ooh, all year round winner, and also definitely on your fall projects, and my favorite, Velvet Rose. Love this dusty rose beauty right here. And I said before, some of these colors look muted, but they're not boring, which I love that even more. So let's now go into the rainbow. Velvet Rose, Tuscan, fabulous, Peach Sorbet, Sun-Kissed, Fog. Now, Fog is a gray that's like, think of going from white to gray, that light color. Like if you just added more white to this, then it would turn white. It's a very light color, but fantastic colorway. And then your base for all your florals, if you're doing florals and such, Sage. Isn't this amazing? So love. I already made a card where I was playing with these colors. Okay, crafters, here are 2 examples based on playing with these colors. This is that Fog cardstock here in the background. Love. Look how it pairs so well with the coral. Even with this mint turquoise, it's just such a beautiful color. I also played with layering here for florals. This is the Club Blooms, which is back in stock. I will put a link below if you've been waiting on the Club Blooms die. This is the floral die set from the large die of the month, January of this year. You can only purchase it as Spellbinders, but it was sold out for the longest time. It's back, so yeah, she's a winner. Club Blooms. Here, Velvet Rose, then Sage, and the Peach Sorbet right here, along with Tuscan. So in this one, I played right here. These 4 colors are here. Just having fun. Look how beautiful that is. And these colors also go so well with the brush gold cardstock at Spellbinders. Love. So with this card, I was really wanting to try these colors together just to see how they interact and play. I think they're fabulous, especially on that new embossing folder, that 3D embossing folder. 3D embossing folder, 2D embossing folder of the month. Love. Look at that Fog. Could it have been on the Fog? Sure. Why not? So pretty. All these colors. For the new Sun-Kissed, I did use it on touches here. Speaking of this cardstock, this is Cosmic Sky, because I have been telling you guys about Glacier for the longest time. Let me leave this out too with the Club Blooms, because we're another example of Club Blooms from the past. So love. So this cardstock is called Cosmic Sky, and Raindrop right there, that was out of stock for the longest time. Guess what? She's back in stock. I am telling you guys this because I waited on this cardstock. I know it's a blue, but she's a beautiful blue, and she goes in the range. So let me show you the graphic here while I talk about it. The range is Glacier, Raindrop, Cosmic Sky. This is a different color navy from my stash. That blue can also be brought into it. This is partly cloudy. All 4 cardstock at Spellbinders, you use them and you play with them, they are magic. I'm telling you, whether you're on a background with them, you're using them on florals or other die cuts, winners, as you can see. This is Club Blooms. Here, this is Brush Silver cardstock playing so well with the blues. Could this have been here? Of course, and it would still be a beautiful card. Glacier, winner. Raindrop, waited forever. If you've been wanting some, I bought a couple packs of it. If it is sold out by now, ask to be notified, but I did buy a couple packs. I'm not going to lie. I know a lot of people were waiting on it. I was too. I immediately went and got it because it's a beautiful cardstock. And definitely, you can add some of this new cardstock if you want to give it a try. Totally worth it. Totally beautiful. And like I said, muted, but not boring. Not muted to the point that it's like, ugh. So pretty. Alrighty, crafters, that's it for the new crafty supplies at Spellbinders. If you're in need of some new scissors or a great pair of scissors, consider these two. Love. Some nice nesting dies. Great essential to add to your stash. And you can add these with your essential arches, diamonds. Why not go with a series of circles that you can nest? Everlasting circles, squares, and the new cardstock. All of this can play together. The scissors cutting the cardstock, working with the dies. Alrighty, crafters, like I said, everything will be detailed and listed below. Until the next video, check out all this crafty supply goodness. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.